Something shocking happened to me on a recent school trip to Washington, D.C. when I went with my daughter Elsie, and I just had to share it with you. One of the other moms and chaperones, who I don't know very well, came up to me during my OMAD and she said, "I started watching your channel in the fall, and I've been fasting since then." What? As I mentioned, I don't know her very well, and I certainly had no idea that she knew what my YouTube channel was or that she fasted. Since September, she's lost 30 pounds. And even better than that, she enjoys the fasting lifestyle. I couldn't believe it. We've never talked about fasting before. I had no idea she's even watching my videos. But it reminded me we never know who's listening or what kind of seeds are being planted when we share something that's made a real difference in our lives. And speaking of things that I always share, she also told me that she does use Element and she's only been using the raw unflavored because as a new faster, she's trying to see what status quo feels like. What does it feel like when she has an absolutely clean fast? No flavors, just coffee, tea, water, which is exactly what I recommend. I think that's wonderful. And I didn't start introducing flavors into my fast until I knew what a good, clean fast felt like. So she's been sticking with raw Element. I, again, was shocked that she used Element. She said she does it more because she gets headaches sometimes when fasting if she pushes it a little longer. I personally dealt with leg cramps, which is what brought me to Electrolytes. And I was really excited because, of course, if I'm traveling, I pack my little Element packets and I was able to share some of the flavors with her. I gave her orange and grapefruit. And then I also had the new lemonade flavor. That one was a little hard to give away because I have less of those and I love it so much. But because I love it so much, I wanted her to be able to try it. And she even tried it on the trip and she was able to see that it didn't actually make her feel hungrier, but she only knew that because she compared it to the previous 9 months as she's been learning to fast. But I thought it was super fun to whip out my little stash, share with her, and to have something common like that. You guys know I regularly share Element on this channel, and it's not just because they sponsor me, it's because it actually makes a big impact. When I do longer fasts, I go up to 3 days, sometimes up to 5 days. I really need the electrolytes to not only help me stay feeling good, I don't want the leg cramps, I don't want to become dehydrated. I need to make sure that my body has the elements to keep going and feeling good so that I can keep pushing myself with these longer fasts. It has 1,000 milligrams sodium, 200 milligrams potassium, and 60 milligrams magnesium. And as I mentioned, if you have the flavors, I think they absolutely taste delicious as well. So not only am I getting the good things, but I'm enjoying it. And I was super excited to share with her those delicious flavors. Right now, Element's offering my listeners a free 8-count sample pack of Element's most popular drink mix flavors with any purchase at drinkelement.com/fastingfoodie. That's drinklmnt.com/fastingfoodie. Find your favorite Element flavor or share with a friend. So these conversations about Element and fasting really got me wondering, how many people are out there quietly watching, quietly learning, and maybe even quietly changing their lives, all because someone took the time to share? That could be you. That could be me. We really could have a profound impact on someone's life and never know it. My life is forever changed because a friend recommended Jen Stevens' Fast Feast Repeat. I owe Gentry a lot and I owe Jen a lot. Both of them gave me a really great, strong foundation. And from that, I have felt the need to share with others. And that's what I want to talk about today. Fasting requires no equipment, no complicated routine, no perfect diet plan. It meets you exactly where you're at. You don't have to overhaul your life to get started. Just begin. One decision, one fast, one window at a time. It accommodates any eating lifestyle, vegan, vegetarian, keto, paleo, whatever. Fasting simply fits in your life. There's no other way around it. So many people in our world are silently suffering in diet culture. I was one of them, but they don't know that another way exists. But we, you and I, we do know that there is a solution that might be better for them. And when we live this lifestyle out loud, or even just a little, we might inspire someone to take that first step too. You might feel like you're just sharing a meal photo or casually mentioning fasting when someone compliments your energy or asks about your routine. But these tiny shares can be exactly what someone needs to take their first step or ask a question that they've been afraid to voice. Here's another example for you. I was volunteering in one of my children's classroom and they had a celebratory breakfast. After the teacher and I served all the students, she offered me a plate. And I didn't make a big deal about it. I just said, "Oh, no thanks. I'm fasting and I only eat dinner." It was pretty simple. I just didn't want to just keep saying no. So I gave her my very honest answer and that was it. She didn't ask any questions. I just told her I fast. I eat one meal a day. No, thank you. Bottom line, the moment quickly passed. There was no conversation about it. We got back to the breakfast party, and guess what? It wasn't too long later that I found out she started fasting. Not only did she start fasting, find success, but she has others in her lives that have started fasting since she did. What kind of ripple can we each have by these simple shares? Let your results speak for themselves. Even if people in your life think you're kind of crazy if you share with them, we've all been there. When you start fasting, it can seem radical. So if you're sharing with others or you're saying, no, thank you, I'm doing this, even if people think you're crazy at first, they may have a seed planted in their head that they'll think of later if they're looking for a solution. I believe fasting is one of the most powerful things we can share, not just for weight loss, but for peace, confidence, and mental clarity. I mean, don't you want that for everyone you love? On top of falling in love with fasting, I truly believe it became my duty to share it. I wanted every single person that struggled with loving food but wanting to lose weight and didn't know where they could land in between the two to find the same peace that I found. I have a joyful fast and a joyful life, and I get to enjoy food every single day, or mostly every day. It feels selfish to keep this peace to myself. Every single time someone tells me they found success through fasting, whether it's losing 5 pounds, better sleep, or freedom from overeating cycles, I'm simply filled with joy. It never gets old because I know the same freedom they're finding. I want it for everyone. So here's your reminder: share the wins, share the process, share the new lifestyle that you're living. Even if they don't take action right away, even if they never tell you, even if you don't even know that you planted that seed, you could be positively impacting someone's life by sharing. And if you're new to fasting, welcome. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to give your body time, trust the process, and let yourself live without diet brain for once. Now let's keep planting these seeds together. Who knows what blessings will grow from them. And if you have a friend that's curious and wants more, this is a playlist that would be perfect to send them to help them take the next step in their journey. It's all beginner-friendly videos that help them to see not only is this lifestyle enjoyable, but sustainable, and it doesn't have to be difficult. Send them this playlist right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.